Good afternoon, guys. It is January 3rd, 2026. Well, first of all, Happy New Year. So, anyway, I bought this Rigid 3-gallon wet dry vac. Home Depot had a sale, and they had it for like $58 after tax. Normally these are about $70. And yeah, so I figured I'd pick it up. I do have a Stinger wet dry vac that I've had for the last 12 years. It's been okay, but it's not been the greatest. It doesn't take bags. It doesn't take bags. It has just a cloth filter, and the motor is slowly but surely starting to go out after years of neglect and fine dust going through the motor. And it doesn't take bags. All it has is just a little piece of cloth for the filter. It's not great, but it's worked for the time I've had it. So this one is this one can take bags, and it also has the pleated filter right here. So it's got a proper filter, not just a piece of cloth, which is nice. And I know a lot of people don't like bagged vacuums these days. A lot of people are like, well, why would I buy a bag? That's an extra expense. Well, the bag traps most of the dirt and debris, and if you're relying on this container, it's just a mess, and then it's all loose and stuff, and I don't really like that. And plus it clogs your filter quicker, it shortens the life of your motor, all of that stuff. So bagged is really the way to go, in my opinion. And I always use this example. I ask people this all the time. Do you have trash cans at home? And yeah, pretty much everybody does. Well, do you put bags in them? Most people are like, yes, of course. Why wouldn't I? Well, why wouldn't you with a vacuum cleaner? It's the same thing. It's dirty. It's yucky. It's messy. Now, obviously for wet pickup, you're not going to use a bag, but for the everyday dry stuff that's just nasty, why wouldn't you want a bag to contain it? I don't understand. And I don't care if it's outside. People say, oh, you just take it outside to empty it. You don't empty it in the house. Well, all I gotta say about that is, yeah, but it makes a mess. It still flies. Those small particles still fly all over the place, and it still gets on you, and then you're dirty. A bag is just a lot more clean and civilized way of getting rid of the dirt, in my opinion. So, anyway, enough rambling about that. This does take a bag. So, that's primarily why I bought it, is it can take bags. So, yeah. So I'm just going to cut the tape here. Careful not to cut myself. Okay, so open the box here. And what do we see? I don't know if you can see this. So it says sold separately, additional accessories add versatility. You can get a telescopic wand, a claw nozzle, or a fine dust filter. So that's good. That's the other reason why I went with a rigid, is parts are so common for these. Rigid is a little bit more expensive, but I think it's a better investment, being how you can find parts a lot easier. Yeah, I got rigid replacement filters. Yeah, so okay. So let's see what's in the box here. It's pretty straightforward. So okay. So it looks like you got your hose here. Ooh, and it's a stretch hose. That's nice. That is really nice. Oh, and it's got suction control. That is nice. Wow. So, looks like it's got a, well, latch may be a little flimsy, but we'll see how it holds up. Let's see, the machine itself. Do we have anything else? Nope, I don't see anything else in the box. Set that box aside. Okay. So, this is what you got. It's a loose piece of plastic. Not very much protection, but that's okay. Okay, so looks like you got your on-off switch here. These two catches that actually swing open. One's in my Stinger, are spring loaded, and you gotta kind of hold them. These like actually stay open. You lift it up. Okay, there's your filter. It's already a better filter right there. But I don't see a bag included, so I'm probably gonna have to buy that separately. But got your nozzle here. Looks like it's just a regular car nozzle. It's kind of nice. So, and let's see what we got here. Register your purchase online at www.rigid/tools/vac registration. Thank you for purchasing a rigid wet dry vac. In order to better understand our customers, we need you to please take a moment to complete an online product registration at rigid tools, blah blah. Failure to complete this registration will not diminish your warranty rights. Yeah, I'll see if I register it or not. But okay, so here's the owner's manual. And yeah, I don't see a bag. So the other feature that this has is a little dust pan thing. So I guess the idea is you stick your nozzle in like that, and then your hose in. That's the way you store it too. So that's what what it looks like. Oops, got this backwards. So, wow. There we go. Okay. And then your hose goes in like that. It just clips in and it rotates. Got some hooks here to clip the hose in, and there you go. Now the cord is a bit short at 10 feet. I heard a lot of people complaining about that. Most of the time, a lot of your wet dry vacs aren't going to have very long cords, so you know, it is what it is. So okay, so stretch out the cord here. Yeah, this cord is all flexible and stuff, which is nice. It's not all cheap and stiff. It's pretty nice. So it is a 2-prong cord, which is a little shocking to me. Normally these wet dry vacs come with a 3-prong cord, but that is what it is. So, so the cord just wraps around these hooks like this, which this is nice because my rigid, or my Stinger did not come with proper cord hooks. It was kind of just, you wrap it around the perimeter, and it's kind of hard to deal with. So the cord just wraps around the back like that, and then, whoops, there we go. So like that. So there we go. And so let's see here. So you just pull it out, and then this is your hose. It's all flexible. Comes out the front like that, and you can do your cleaning, and it stretches quite a ways. So that's nice. It's really nice. So yeah, then you just put it back in the side like that, and you're done. So yeah, all in all, looks like a good unit. I'll have to do some testing and stuff, but overall I think it's good. I will have to order bags before I can use it. I mean, I can use it without bags, but I mean, really, I bought it because I want the bags, and I want it to stay as easy to clean as possible, so I will not be using it until I get bags. So, and this does take rigid style C bags, so in case you're wondering what type of bags it uses, So, yeah, but, anyway, this was an unboxing and a first look at the Ridgid 3-gallon portable wet dry vac. Again, I got mine at Home Depot. But, yeah, so, anyway, I hope this was informative in some way to you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.